Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to what's apparently episode 4 of Direwolf20's Forgecraft2 series. Soaryn, you've been a little bit busy. You built more than a wall, my good sir. Have you been playing the game known as Dupe All the Things?
Nope.
No?
I duped select things.
Is this why we have a diamond 9x9?
Yes, however...
And the floor of said 9x9 is made of blocks of Eternalist fuel?
That one is with the dupe bug, yes.
The diamonds were duped as well?
He's so proud of himself.
Yes. Interesting. I can't say I approve.
Completely outside of our base.
Yeah?
You mean the base that is delineated by a fancy wall?
Indeed.
1, 2, 3 chunks?
By the way, Soaryn, if you were planning on swapping out the concrete, how were you planning on doing that?
Making an exchanger?
And do you have the materials for an exchanger?
That's easy to make because we have EE.
Do you
And
have
you
the
just chuck the
power for
diamond
it?
blocks back in?
He would dupe all the things.
We have power because I made treated wood, and we got that normally.
Well, I don't know that I can trust that anything you've gotten is normal. So, are you familiar with Mistcraft's command structure and what you can do with commands in Mistcraft?
I'm familiar he has a lot of things to command with.
Yeah. My personal favorite is called Regen Chunk.
Boo!
Do you know what that does?
Regen's the chunk at the very beginning, basically.
Oh, really? You don't say. I feel like we should be regenerating these chunks because everything within them was cheated in by Soaryn.
Only the concrete at this point.
So you're telling me like all this stuff was made legit, like the QED
Yes,
and all the
you can
Underflux
get
crystals?
You can put this in EE.
I'm sure you can put it into EE, but like where did you get the EMC for it all?
All this cobblestone.
Can you prove it?
How can, like, there's no way to prove either scenario missed. If you want me to go back to the furnace setup, I can get that.
Well, Soaryn, the confusion could have been avoided by a certain someone not doing certain things. But now it's just kind of too hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, see, like I kind of feel like Soaryn needs to be punished for duping, and if there's collateral
progression
damage
we made.
as a result of such punishment, then that's on Soaryn.
Do I have permission to quote you on some of this stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Like, my only hesitation right now is I want to make sure it doesn't, like, crash the server by regenerating these chunks.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, it's one thing to regen chunks, like, when there's not much in them, but there's a lot of modded blocks in here, and I don't know what the impact of regenerating all these chunks would be.
Go, Miss, go.
Well, this server is for testing, and that's quite a test.
It is,
That's
but I
a
also
mild test.
wouldn't mind Mr. Bahamar being around to bounce it, just in case. But I feel like this is a nice central chunk right here, and if I did a radius of, like... I think when I pass it the command, it's a radius, so if I did 5, it would be a radius of 5 chunks, maybe? I think that's how it works.
I think you're going to be okay, Dyer, because of the fact that when you create a new dimension, you're generating a lot more chunks than this.
Yeah. Well, let's get ready to regen these chunks. Soaryn, you better take some screenshots now. Alright guys, we're back. Soaryn,
Yes.
are you ready for me to regenerate all the chunks?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't think anybody would be ready for that.
I'm pretty sure everyone but you is ready for me to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Is his chat ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready for chat, actually, yeah.
Alright, Soaryn. Have you learned your lesson about duping?
I will make sure that if we dupe anything, it'll stay strictly away from anything we build with. My gosh.
Aw, poor Soaryn.
We find dupe bugs for them to get fixed.
Yes,
After
but then
you
we don't
abuse them.
aggressively abuse them.
And then we also proceed not to use the materials from them.
There's a thing called single player. You might look into that next time.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's
All
the
right.
plotted single player?
Well, I feel like Soaryn's learned his lesson, so I will not cause him to lose his entire base.
Yeah.
Is the command broken?
No, I'm just being nice to Soaryn.
Thank you.
So
I
what's
did
he gonna
destroy
do
your
then?
diamond and eternalist fuel house, though.
That is fine. That was actually built for you to see. So what you
Okay.
do with it is perfectly fine.
But not like the massive concrete wall.
The concrete, if that really bugs people, I will change that to stone. Like, I'm just more amazed that people are like, guys, concrete, blah, blah, blah," over and over.
I mean, I think it looks lovely, but that's not the point.
Well, I also wanted to work on immersive engineering this episode, and it looks like we're already done with that.
Are the water wheels the
No.
only thing? No,
Not
no, no,
really,
no.
actually.
Water
Like,
reels.
I did water wheels, and that
just
was
did
it.
water
Yeah, but I
There's
wanted to
definitely
do
a
the
lot.
water wheels. They're cool.
There's a lot of cooler things in the water wheels,
They're a
believe
lot
me.
cooler
Could
than
do the
anything.
windmills.
I know.
Then again, you got the power already solved.
Because we did this though, Blue actually added a functionality.
I
where
need
you
somebody
can
else to sleep,
control-
by the way.
Point it. No.
My base is a little far.
I think I was- well, actually, T-Love, your base is. Where did the book go?
It's
I took it because I thought the reset was gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
So I
Hey,
picked
Sheila.
it up as like, yeah.
Okay. I was like,
So,
that
I
wasn't.
There we
guess
go.
so.
You can't do those.
Oh yeah,
can you?
I saw you dropped it.
All right.
Give me
Just
back
let
my generator.
So, since you built these water wells without me, Soaryn,
You want to build
What can
another
I
set?
well, yeah, I could do that. I would be cool with that option.
Okay. Realistically, this is going to be one side, like one place for power. There are going to be many places since we're building such a large area. And mostly since this area down here is going to be water, where the pixie is in the middle of our oasis.
Okay.
You can filter out however you want to make the water flow, and we can lead it over to this other wall. So it kind of looks like a dam, but with the desert surrounding it. So it's like, what?
All right. So, why don't you explain the water mills since you went ahead and built them without me?
Okay. So, realistically, talk how many places did you count? 3, 4, 7. Every
10.
corner has a control block. So if you go up to the top here, against the wall.
Hang on. Let me jump
okay.
into bat mode.
Yeah. Cacti. So against the wall here, we have the water mill start spinning.
Okay.
If I place any kind of solid block there, that doesn't make carpenter blocks freak out, it's going to stop the water wheel because it's solid. Because we built
Okay.
it this way, I actually asked Blue, hey, can we make it so if it's not a solid block on the sides there the water mill is rotating on, can we make it still spin? You can put a wedge there. Because right now, when the water flows into it, it's counteracting the water spin because it's going down while the rest of the water is going across.
Gotcha. So, long story short, you place this kinetic dynamo in the middle, and then you place water mills on either side, and you run water across the top.
Yeah.
And
stop the
that
water now.
will generate power.
Yep. And the more water that's flowing in a certain direction, the more power you can get out of it. So you actually notice the speed slowed down and then stopped when the water stopped flowing on it.
Okay, so you don't have an LV wire connector under here. So is this kinetic dynamo actually powering anything?
Did that one break? Where'd that go? Okay, so no, that one was not powering anything.
Okay.
Apparently missed that wiring.
But then you place an LV wire connector and you run wire to another LV wire connector, and then another one, and then another one. And eventually you have this all going up to here, which is a capacitor.
Yes.
Sweet.
And if my calculations are correct and the power hasn't changed, we get about 792 RF per tick with all of these water mills running at maximum.
That's cool.
Because there's 24 water mills.
Why isn't your water mill working?
Because it's spinning down. So you see it's spinning really slowly.
Yeah.
Because of vanilla water mechanics, it's flowing to the first available block going down.
Okay.
I'll have to put a wedge there to make that actually run smoothly, but right now. Kind of concept. Okay. So I'll get this working again. You know, make it match the others and then place wedges in the right places. But if you want to
I
build
see.
your own set so you can actually show all the workings of it, somewhere in
Sure.
this oasis area would work perfect.
What oasis area? Over here?
Yeah, the green area.
So what if I just did it like right here? Like one more row next to yours.
So like down here, or
Like over here on the left side.
that would make it asymmetrical big time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if it's going to make it asymmetrical, you know.
The comments and chats are gonna freak out.
Chat will not be pleased.
Neither one to YouTube.
All right. We'll leave it as is. So, I
Yeah,
mean, at
it's
least
alright.
we got to see it, and we didn't get to see it
It's
get
going a bit
built.
too far if you're adding on another one. As somebody who is an aesthetic builder, I think you'd break my heart a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to at least place down an LV wire connector, because I want to see how the wiring
That would
works.
be excellent. Yeah.
Sure.
I want another capacitor, too. Like, we have a capacitor over here somewhere, right? LV capacitor.
Yeah. I don't know how to discharge it without like actually putting power into something, but you know a way.
I love how this whole thing is powering an LA furnace.
Yeah.
I needed burnt cords to make. I think it was the ender hanging over there. I was like, I need one. Why are they so hard to get?
You and your ender thingies.
Do we have, like, any of the components for this? Are these chests, like, all Soaryn chests, by the way?
Yes, because it was like,
They
what's
are.
dupes? This, skip. Delete that later. What's not duped? Put it over there.
I recommend
Okay.
setting up. I recommend setting up a transformer and a medium voltage capacitor, so you have more storage.
What now?
And well, since you have so many windmills, no, not windmills, water mills, and you generate so much power, I recommend switching to medium voltage, and then connect the medium voltage cable to a medium voltage capacitor for more storage.
Okay. So that's lead, electrum, iron, treated wood planks. I did notice we had a lot of treated wood planks.
Yes.
Those weren't duped?
No. That was all the
Sure.
creosote oil. It was like,
That's all the
And-
creosote oil I started making last episode?
yes.
Okay.
And it was annoying because it kept consuming the bucket. So I had to switch to bottles, and it's like, okay. This is cheaper EMC wise.
Okay. So you're saying I should make... Can I hook up a low voltage wire to a medium voltage capacitor?
Don't actually know. There wasn't
Yes.
much information in the book. Time. Is there more
Yeah,
information in the book now, Tog?
Well, you can hook up a lower thing to a higher tiered capacitor.
Yeah.
It's just that the capacitor just affects storage and, you know, how much you can input and output to it at once. The only thing that requires specific wires for connections are the transformers.
Soaryn, it's unsymmetrical.
Asymmetrical? What's it?
Asymmetrical.
Oh, the water? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. I
Fix
have to
it.
break that.
Fix
wood
it.
block.
Fix
It's
it right now.
unasymmetrical.
I'm working on it.
Fix it right now.
It's worked now?
Like, yay.
I'm like, I don't. Why is it? Oh. I need to go get the wedges so I can control the blocks a little better.
Why do I not know how to make buckets of lava anymore?
The E3 had this weird thing where it kept resetting your book every time you logged out.
And it was fine while you were gone. I was happy that you
when
didn't log in once.
So when you logged back in, it reset.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was pretty upset about that.
And it only did that if the player actually logged out. So when you didn't sign on at all, it was like, yes! My book forgot how to make your book, but it now knows how to make your book.
Okie dokie then.
So if your book's ever lost, I can make it again.
Well, I've got 2 extra copies on me at the moment.
Yep. I think I have an extra book of yours, too.
Well, I put one back in the tablet because you had one in there for some reason.
Yeah.
So
Oh, because one was running, the other one was staying inside that simplicity.
And these blocks of redstone and redstone in the Tinker's table here, these aren't cheated in.
No. You go to the nether.
I love how he's asking that every inventory.
I
he puts
know. Go to nether, get glowstone, put that in the tablet, see what happens. It is easy EMC.
Clay's
Okay.
actually easy. EMC.
Clay is-
Someone
yeah,
in your chat has
Clayconia's-
pointed something out, Soaryn. It's not symmetrical anymore.
I think I just need a piece of lead now.
I know. I have to go get the wood block. Let me go get the wedges. Let me. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? Seriously?
You can tell that Soaryn is way too addicted to an AE system.
No, I love having X count per round because I can just walk up. He's looking in a chest, like, here, take this. And he just happily sorts it. It's like, yay, I have the best brother.
I found lead. Nobody panic.
We're panicking.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we did not have EMC for, which makes me sad.
So it's a bug that we can't use, or that my lava bucket research is missing?
Yes, but it's already been fixed.
Yeah.
It's just since you logged in during the bug that was available, it kind of, yeah.
It was a week ago.
Yeah, it was.
Well, my book has a ton of research in it, but I just can't find... Wait, now lava bucket's in there? Okay, that's really weird.
Did Soaryn just research it, or
What? No, I didn't.
did someone research it? No.
Also, the search function of the tablet is
Yeah, you have
a bit wonky right
You
now.
have to take the book out and put it back in, make it update while you're searching.
A bit wonky is actually an understatement, to be honest. 'Cause
Yeah.
you have to really.
There's a few dupe bugs I found with it that I need to alert Palomar to, but he's never been around.
Don't tell Soaryn about it.
What's that one?
Sorry, what? What dupe bug? No.
No dupe bugs.
There is a lot of new bugs.
Hashtag Soaryn dupe.
Rorax, have you seen Twitter?
Oh, is it covered in hashtag Soaryn dupe?
Oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh, are you
No.
serious?
Oh, I got it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think
was
so.
like, really?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean,
Alright,
there's
now
no-
I need is a little bit
might
of iron, and I should be good. I can tell that you spend all your time duping, because we have literally, like, the weirdest array of resources.
I know, it's like anything that we had, like, this is absolutely useless. Yay!
Oh, we need to sleep.
We don't need to sleep anymore. We have a magnum torch.
Yeah,
we
I'm
had a
near
magnum
the-
torch. Then I actually crafted
I'm near
the
a bed.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't break the magnum torch. I don't know where it is, though.
Really? Guys? Potions? We even have a brewing stand?
Was that duped?
That was not duped. That was.
Are you sure?
The rest
You
of
are
it-
constantly gonna get. You're gonna constantly get this question all night. Just
My
let
gosh.
you know.
I just love how Tamo duped like 80% of his stuff last server, and everyone's like, oh, okay. So,
He wasn't sharing his space.
it doesn't matter!
It does matter because Direwolf has the power.
Anyways, that's
not the one
beside
who
the
did it,
point.
though.
We already covered that.
I didn't like crafting potions last server. I asked him to do it. We even have a Twitter for that.
So here's my next question then. So I've got LV wire connectors and I've got a medium capacitor. Do I just put this thing down and put a connector under it and the wires will connect automatically?
What you have to do if you want to transition between low voltage and medium voltage is to place down a transformer.
Yeah.
And then you need a medium voltage connector for connecting the capacitor to the transformer or another medium voltage connection point.
Well, can I
So-
connect a LV wire to the medium voltage capacitor?
No,
You got a
that's-
zombie problem. What's going on here?
Yeah. Who did break the magnum torch out of curiosity?
The capacitors need to be of their same connector level.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can connect a medium voltage connector to a high voltage connector, for example, or the other way around, using whatever the lowest acceptable wire is. So if you're going from medium to high voltage, then you can use electrum. If you're going from medium to low voltage, you can use copper.
Soaryn, I'll be back. Just give me a second.
Okay.
God.
Okay. So, Rorax, do you see what I'm doing over here?
I can see your medium voltage capacitor.
with an LV wire connector under it.
You need to change that to an MV.
Okay.
Yep. So you can now connect the LV wire connector to the MV wire connector.
Yeah, but how?
Get yourself some copper wire and click on the LV and then click on the MV.
Yep.
So I need
point
copper
A to point
wire?
B.
Sorry?
I need copper wire.
Correct.
So a copper wire coil.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to figure out. See, these are all the things I wanted to learn this episode, and then Soaryn duped all the things.
Oh my gosh.
If
I just told you this was gonna happen.
If you have Electrum, I recommend doing Electrum instead, because Electrum has a lower loss and it transfers more energy per tick.
Electrum you get with an alloy smelter. So,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
or using
But-
a smeltery.
It all depends on what you got so far. I mean, if you don't need much power per tick, then you can go with copper.
We have nothing.
So the connector and the wire used between the connectors are two different pieces of information. Like,
You have 3 bits of information. You have connector A, connector B, and the wire you use between it.
gotcha. So if I use Electrum wire coil, that'll be better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. That's kind of neat.
It's really neat.
I do like the looks of everything.
I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this one day.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
You will.
I need to do a spotlight, and then I'll really understand how it all works.
Now here's the kicker.
You must wait. You must wait.
Why?
I
Here's
would
the kicker,
recommend
you can
waiting
use
for
it.
the update.
You can use it with things like flux ducts. You can stick a connector on a flux duct.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Yep.
you can connect your wires or connectors to IC2 stuff too, because the cables transfer EU too.
Yep. Any power network.
It
My
can
God, what the
convert
heck are
to
you?
RF or EU basically.
Nice.
Living
Alright.
armor.
I accidentally only smelted 2 Electrum, so I need 2 more. But then I will be over there with a cable wire thingy.
Living armor needs to die.
And I do have an engineer's hammer. I don't know if I need that for any part of this.
You
That's-
will need that.
You will need it for everything.
It's for
Yes.
Yeah.
assembling.
But not for this particular example.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
useful for breaking. It's useful for breaking everything in the mod because it can break everything pretty fast. Okay. Or at least break everything without actually you having to switch between an axe and a pickaxe and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And you're familiar with thermal expansion's way that it's able to change sides for input and output.
Yeah.
You do the same thing using the hammer on IE machines.
Well, that's cool. So I've
Hey,
got
you
an Electrum wire coil times 4.
Sweet.
Yay. So I just, like click here to here?
Correct.
Connect the dots.
Do I have to shift click or something?
Nope.
Oh, it says you cannot attach
You
this
should.
wire here.
Oh, wait, is this MV? You have, if it's from an LV to an MV, it has to be Electrum.
Electrum
Yeah.
or copper?
It is Electrum.
That's
It
Electrum?
has to be copper. It has to be the lowest form.
Okay.
And wait, hold on. Let's put this. That should be low. There we go. And then you can use the copper.
Alright, well I had Electrum, so I need copper.
Yes.
No, he can still have the MV connector there, T-Love.
Really? Oh.
Yeah,
Someone randomly just gave me an LV. I mean, yeah.
I think you can connect the lower cable to a higher connector, but
Correct.
the other way around.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, no, I can't
haven't
put
gone
medium.
so
I can't put
far.
copper on the
Yeah,
medium.
that's-
Copper.
That's
Start at the copper connector.
Start at the
Okay.
copper one. No, you can't
Yeah.
attach this wire here.
that's why I thought. Blue told me that you can only connect, copper to copper, electrum to electrum.
I totally have a setup like that at my base at the moment.
I always go through a capacitor just because.
I mean, there's just too many connectors. Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Well, now, yeah, but it's LV to LV.
Yeah.
So will this MV capacitor start charging then?
Yes.
It
It
should.
should do. It
I'm
can
guessing-
receive low voltage. Oh, you need to hit the bottom with a hammer. There you go.
Hit the bottom
You
of
do
one.
need the hammer.
Yeah, you need the hammer to make it yeah.
Oh,
orange.
input. I got it.
Yeah,
Input on the
input.
bottom.
Now it's
Sorry.
doing
Yes.
Now it's doing it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so blue for input, orange for output.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the quickest way to get to your base?
If you're near T-Loves, take a book. If you're not, flying directly to
Okay.
it.
If
I
you
get
can
it.
get to mine, fly south.
It's 1,000 to 2,400.
Yeah, well, I know where they live, but
Right. Again,
Wow.
you were better off flying to my base because T-Loves is farther away.
I'm the closest access you have, Tag.
Yeah. I am not flying all the way from my base to yours again.
yeah, T-Love is
No.
2,200 meters, Soaryn is 2,000. So.
Yeah, you're pretty
Actually,
much stuck in the middle.
Petrix is the closest, but I don't think he has access.
I think only T-Love and I have a book that links to
like
each other.
directly linked. to us,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna take that ring off.
Oops.
Okay.
Sure, just throw the electricity in the water. Thank you.
That helps.
All right. I guess
Yeah,
I'll
we're
just.
routing.
Did blue mention it's waterproof?
We are routing electrical wires through the waterfalls. So.
Yeah. I think blue needs to figure that one out.
No.
So I want
Diet.
this to be an output and
Yes.
this to be an input, right?
You would not
Correct.
believe how many people will tell me, "Oh, you should totally get shocked when you go through these wires."
Hey, yeah, that's
Da-da-da.
working. That's neat.
That'd
I
be
get
a
it.
lot of collision checking.
Yes, that's what Blue said.
Also,
They bend.
these are cast once. They're raycast, so they're cast once for a reason.
What's that
All
mean?
this dupe stone
Yes, and
mist.
then they bend, which he doesn't exactly mimic that in his scene if you can place them. So they sometimes collide through stuff.
So ray tracing dire is quite expensive, especially
Yes.
on an engine like this.
It is.
Yes.
So
Okay.
basically not.
It looks everywhere. And it's like, hey, what's this? Oh, okay. Next point. What's this? Nope. Okay. What's this? Over and over. Up until it
Gotcha.
hits a target. And if it doesn't
So
find
do
a
you wanna-
target, it's even worst case.
Do you want to learn about a transformer dire?
Sure, why not?
I'm actually wanting to learn. Okay.
Go build yourself a standard transformer.
Standard transform. What's this going to do? Let me convert from LV to MV or type thing?
Don't forget
Yep.
the post.
Yes.
Because the post looks
Back and
fancy.
forth.
He has to have a post with a transformer.
So-
I do hope my waypoint for your base is accurate as far as
1,2400.
Lots of electrum wires.
sounds about
Oh, yeah?
accurate.
Yeah. Missed.
You might need to use Soaryn's totally 100% duped alloy furnace.
That's his alloy furnace.
Well, I'm just going to throw it all into the smelter.
Wait. Oh, no, not smelter.
Yeah, gold and silver in the smelter will make electrum for me.
Yep.
Didn't it cost
So that
copper?
should be...
What was the alloy furnace?
16. Yeah, that should be cool.
I think this was the thing I actually had to go down. I was like grumbling about. It's like, oh, we don't even have enough to make it. Yeah, we did have one copper ingot. I was like, what?
When was the
Guys,
last
we'll
time
be back
you
in a
did a
minute
workshop?
once I make all this electrum.
Well,
Alright guys, we're back. I just gave Rorax creative mode so that she
Hi.
can design for us a cool place.
Yeah.
I just made a Digger Age. You can tell it's a Digger Age because I made it because it's Cyan Sky, because I think Cyan Sky is the coolest sky that you can have.
And a desert.
Right? Isn't Cyan Sky plus Desert cool?
It's pretty cool.
Like, it's
That's pretty
pretty
hot.
cool.
Desert plus anything, really. Except purple. Sky. Purple's too bright.
And we decided, I don't know if we decided this on or off camera, but I get to learn immersive engineering in the workshop because I will build like the machines in the workshop like I usually do and do like some immersive engineering stuff for power gen.
Yeah.
So take that, Soaryn Cheats.
Okay. Goodness.
Hashtag
So-
Soaryn
I
Cheater.
didn't
Everyone
see
tweet at
those.
Soaryn and say hashtag Soaryn Cheats. So
Dire noob. Hashtag dire noob.
yeah, no, it doesn't
No,
work
we
when
didn't
you
say
do
you
it.
tweet
Like
those,
no,
but those
like
are like-
Soaryn.
It does.
You know,
No.
Hashtag dire noob will actually start doing right now.
Like you can do that now, but hashtag Soaryn Cheats is going to in a day or two be a lot more.
I think they'll
Just so you
both
know.
get quite a bit, to be honest.
I'm gonna make some bronze, I think. Oh, good, we have bronze.
Yes. So right now you can do ore doubling and melting and power gen with IE dire.
Nice. So I can do ore doubling and smelting with immersive
Yeah.
engineering. Nice.
You can just do ore doubling. There's no smelting, so you'll have to pick something else.
That's
yes,
fine.
there is. You can use a furnace heater next to a vanilla furnace. That is
Well, that's cool.
Okay, yes, that does count, I guess.
right.
That's kinda neat.
That
Silly
counts
T-Love.
as an RF powered.
That does
That
count.
is IE only. Yeah, that's correct.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like the factorization heater, except better because the
It's
factorization
actually-
one is complicated.
And
Speaking
it actually
about
uses RF.
Factorization, we seem to have one of those bosses in this age.
We got
Yeah.
quite a few of those boxes
Yeah,
everywhere.
they're glitched. Like the whole
Super broken.
Yeah.
FC Hammer age thing is broken. Like I was trying to make some of the heavy hinges in single player, which are weird and don't work as advertised.
Do things ever work as advertised?
Yes.
No.
In
Ah.
FC, I don't know.
Paper actually acts like paper.
But it doesn't.
Well,
But
if
it
you look
does.
If you look at my promotional posters for the different immersive engineering machines, they tell true facts.
Like,
Lies.
badass.
Yeah, I've noticed that, even though they were a little fuzzy.
Yeah, I know that happens when you upload to Twitter.
What does it, like, rescale it or something?
I think there's
Or
a certain
downscale
limit.
it?
Yeah, it probably downscales it.
Recompresses it.
Yeah.
Think I'm
Pretty
gonna
sure.
head out now. See you guys.
See you.
I as
Later.
well,
Yeah.
For now.
I'm pretty sure the
yeah.
one I upload to Imager is better.
Yeah.
There is a
Um,
way to put a lock on this. Signal security lock.
I can't remember if I
Yeah.
got all the text on that or not. Did I ever figure out what the last word on the double star one was? I think it was some unit of time.
What? Double
Not sure.
star being.
I was talking to Hazard on his.
Oh. Oh,
interesting.
the fine print.
Yeah, I was able to read like almost all of it, but I think I couldn't figure out one word.
It was hard to read, wasn't it?
Yeah. The structural
There we go.
whatever. It
The
took
mining.
me a while to get.
Yeah.
Ah, I meant to make that an axe head.
Here you go. Should be easier to read. I mean, it's intended to be small text because it's disclaimers. You always see those small disclaimers on different things.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's like many times more easy than the version I saw before.
So Rorax,
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
every
you're
5
building
minutes.
the workshop, I'm gonna
Yes.
probably want to have, I guess, a crusher in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
So is the crusher like such a large multi-block? Is it faster in any way than the other ore doubling mechanics, or like,
Very,
can you
if
do
you
multiple?
hook it up to high voltage.
Oh yeah. So it's basically how much voltage you give it determines how fast it is.
No, it has a cap of 80 per tick, so.
It has but the type of voltage improves the speed tag.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely. Read your book.
Well, I've been reading the source code because I've been helping them hammer out bugs for the last several days. I
you
was
should-
pretty sure.
You should build it with that in mind then, because the book says that it gets faster
User joined your
with
channel.
the type of packet.
I actually
and
happen to have a book on
I
me,
actually
so,
have anecdotal evidence to prove.
All right,
So,
heading back to
yes.
Digger.
Where's the book to Digger? I want to go there.
Make a white ender chest. I put a bunch
Okay.
of link books in there.
Okay.
And I put some unlinked linking books in there too, so you can make some links back to your base.
Cool.
And you know what else I'll put here is a writing desk, so you can rename your unlinked linking books.
Alright, reading the book now. It says it will consume up to 80 per tick, and its processing speed depends on the power supplied.
Yep.
It's slightly vague. I read that
Okay.
as
And this is all raw access stuff.
I will
Alright guys,
have
we'll be back in a
280,
minute.
but-
Alright guys, so what I think I'm going to do is wrap up the episode here, and we'll come back next time and play a little bit more with this cool stuff. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off on episode 4 of Forgecraft 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and take
I
it
see
easy.
what you mean now.